To God be the glory, respected Reverend Dr. Rustum Kizher, Hind Jeffrey, DD PhD, advisor and international mission director. And every day I'm reading Pastor's writing. Today is a portion 62, Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that heareth the word of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And risen Christ proclaimed, Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. He that any hear, let him hear what the Spirit says unto the church. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. This is a promise for the church of Smyrna. And this is a pastor's writing. The story of what happened at Antioch shows us how the Jews often succeeded in moving the authorities to take action against the Christians. Around the Jewish synagogue gathered many God-fearers. These were the Gentiles who were not prepared to go to the hallways and to become the proselytes, but they were attracted by the preaching of one God instead of many gods, and were attracted especially by the purity of the Jewish ethics as they compared with the heathen life. In particular, women were attracted to Judaism. For this reason, often these women were of high standards and wives of the magistrates and the governors, and it was through them that the Jews got at the authorities and moved them to the persecute. John calls the Jews as the synagogue of Satan. He is taking a favorite expression of the Jewish and reversing it. When the people of Israel meet together, they love to call themselves an assembly of God. Synagogue is the Greek synagogue, which literally means a coming together, an assembly, and a congregation. It is as if John said, You call yourselves the assembly of God, when in fact you are the assembly of the devil. Once John Wesley said of the certain men who were presenting a crusade picture of God, Your God is my devil. It is a terrible thing when a religion become the means of evil thing. It has happened in the days of the French revolutions. Madame Roland uttered her famous cry, Liberty, what crimes are committed in your name? There have been tragic times when the same could be said about religion. Slanders were regularly leveled against the Christians on the basis of the word of sacrament. This is my body and this is my blood. And the story went about that the Christians were the cannibals, because the Christians called the common meal at the agape, the love feast. It is said that their gathering were the orgies of lust. Because Christianity did in fact often split families when some members become a Christian and some did not. The Christians were of the temporary with the family relationships. The heathens accused the Christians of the atheism because they could not understand a worship which had no image of the gods such as they themselves had. The Christians were accused of being politically disloyal because they would not say Caesar is Lord. The Christians were accused of being incendiaries because they foretold the end of the world in flames. It was not difficult for a maliciously minded people to disseminated dangerous slander about the churches, Christian churches. Thank you very much. May God bless you all richly. Amen.